Hi there and welcome. It's so lovely to have you here, listening to Mom's stories. This story is called Oliver and the Sounds from the Basement. It was a dark and rainy Tuesday night. The wind howled outside, and raindrops tapped against the windows like little fingers. Oliver was home alone, while his parents were at a school meeting. He was allowed to watch a bit of TV and eat pancakes for dinner. Everything felt normal, until he heard it. Thump. A low, but clear sound from the basement. Oliver froze. He turned down the TV and listened. Was it just the wind? A pipe knocking? But then it came again. Scratch, scratch, thump. Now the hairs on the back of his neck stood up. He stared at the basement door. It was dark down there. Too dark. He knew he should check, but his heart was pounding so hard it almost hurt. He ran up the stairs to his room and slammed the door. It felt safer up there, but after a while, it went completely quiet. So quiet it was even worse than the sound. He waited. Nothing. Eventually, he decided to go back down. Maybe something had just fallen. A broom, maybe? He crept down the stairs into the living room. Everything looked normal, but just as he stepped onto the floor, the sounds returned. Scratch, scratch, thump. Oliver swallowed. This wasn't right. Could it be a burglar? Or something worse? A shadow? A monster? He shook his head. Time to be brave. He grabbed the flashlight from the kitchen drawer and tiptoed toward the basement door. Step by step, he walked down into the darkness, his flashlight the only light. The sounds were louder now. Meow? Oliver stopped. Meow. A cat? He turned the corner and shone his light into the little storage room. There, on a blanket, lay a gray-striped cat with big green eyes, and around her lay 4 tiny kittens, meowing and wriggling. Oliver gasped. He recognized her. Whiskers, he whispered. It was the neighbor's cat, missing for days. They had even put up posters around the neighborhood. Whiskers looked at him as if to say, "You finally found me." Oliver ran upstairs and called the neighbor. 10 minutes later, they arrived, and both laughed and cried when they saw the cat and her babies. "We've looked everywhere," they said, "and she had her kittens right here in your basement." Later that evening, when Oliver's parents came home, he told them the whole story, and the neighbor smiled. "Oliver, you are brave and kind. You saved Whiskers and her babies. As a thank you, we'd love to give you one of the kittens when they're old enough." Oliver couldn't believe it. A few weeks later, a small black and white kitten moved in. He named her Whiskers Jr., and she became his very best friend. And even though Oliver still thought the basement was a little creepy sometimes, he knew something magical had happened that night, and that being brave could lead to something wonderful.
Thank you for listening to the whole story. Now it's time to close your eyes and drift off to sleep. And listen, if you want, you can write your name in the comments. Maybe the next story will be about you. Sweet dreams, my friend. Good night from me to you.